Chase Jackson, 2021, not the easiest day for anyone out there, but you come away with the silver. How are you feeling right now? Other than old, apparently.
Yeah, I'm feeling old. I feel really good. I'm really proud of this one. I obviously came here to win, but didn't have the tangibles to throw what I know I can throw, but, just me, gonna fight for it. I want to get a little bit, I think I was saying I want to get in shape. I think most non-thrower people won't know what that means. I just want to get my throwing endurance up a little. I think if they never listen to us, so we've been saying we don't want the same day thing, but I have a feeling they're not going to care. So getting my throwing endurance up is kind of something I'm okay, in this off season, maybe work on getting a lot of throws, maybe kind of seeing, throwing endurance. I need to get it up. I need to get in shape. So I'll work on that probably. I'm tired.
Yeah, I mean,
if I say anything crazy, it's because I'm I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning and I just can't.
I'll keep that in mind, and I won't make any quote graphics this time.
It'll be why am I old? Why am I fat?
The logistics of this meet, not set up to help people throw far. Same day qualifying. The bus to hotel to warm-up track logistics are kind of screwing everyone up. From your perspective, can you just give us a little insight on those aspects of this competition?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to have a lot to say about a lot of people had a lot to say about the men's comp too. Oh, it was boring. Oh, it was this. Okay, I'll put it in perspective then. Okay, so I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning because I had to get on a shuttle at 6 because of the time that it takes to get from the hotel to the training track. And then I had to wait there, warm up an hour before comp, because then I have to take another shuttle from the training track back to this track, sit again for another probably 20-30 minutes. Then we have another warm up in the track, and then I had to do that again with only 5 hours in between. So if you didn't like the competition, you can suck it. I don't care. I'm so over it. It was boring. I'm I'll kill them. Yay.
This morning, was it kind of, especially considering what happened in Paris last year, but also this aspect of wanting to get out here as fast as possible, was one and done just the best thing that could have possibly happened for you this morning?
100%. I think if I had even just the night off, it'd be nice to have a day in between, but Lord, World Athletics, I will take the next day, I promise, and I won't complain. But yeah, I think one and done was huge. I remember telling Paul, I was warming up good, and I was doing some stuff in training leading into this where I kept going okay, let me see, I need to lay off to throw 19-20, because I kept being if I throw 21 in qualies, it's gonna ruin everything. And then we were kind of stop thinking that way, just throw it and then reset. Which I'm kind of glad that I only threw 19-30, because I think it would have been even harder now that I've experienced it. I think I believed in my, I thought my body was 22 for a second, I think, because I was yeah, reset, and that didn't happen. But yeah, I think I remember coming out of the back, and then I just saw Paris, and I saw my shot put landing well over the qualies, but hitting the side bid, and I was no. And then the minute I went, it just everything backed away. But luckily, I was telling Sarah, I was luckily I felt the shot put flick, which shot putters know what I'm talking about, but I felt it come off my hand, and I was okay, that should be far enough just because of that. But yeah, it was definitely flashbacks to Paris the minute I came out of the back. I was oh. So the one and done built the confidence, but confidence only takes you so far, Yeah.
And then in the finals today, what were you kind of thinking through the first 5 rounds, where it just, for a lot of people, the competition just was not breaking their way early? Yeah. I've been up since 4 o'clock. A lot of the girls suck it, is what I have to say to anybody that has a problem with competition. But it was just hard. You could tell people were struggling to turn up. I think Maddi seemed rested. I think she had a nap and stuff, but she's also real chill. I've noticed. So I think maybe that's why she was able to kind of open big, which sucked. I got my first position. I love being first, and I love setting. I won both my titles on my first throw, so I was it's time. Let's go. But I couldn't move. But then when Jess threw far, I think it kind of it knocked me out of medals, and I think there was a complacency because I was sore, I was tired, and I kept telling myself don't settle, but I was settling the whole time. So when Jess knocked me out of medals, I think that finally the complacency went like, I'm not about to, not being gold is one thing, but not having one of these at all, I was like, not today, like I gotta go. And I think it helped a lot. But yeah, now my back is killing me.
Was there anything technically better in that 6th round throw, or was it just kind of the boost of adrenaline?
It was just kind of the drive, I think. I just kind of went. I was kind of like, girl, like, suck it up. I know your back hurts, but like, you're about to have some months off, just go. And I did. I started crying, like tears of joy, which I never thought I would for a silver medal, but I was like, I worked so hard. Like, I was like, oh my God. So yeah, I think it was just kind of like the fire. I had a little bit more there. Not a lot, but there was enough,
Is the finger feeling okay now? I know you went to the specialist after Zurich.
Oh yeah, thank God. It's a little like, it's not like perfect, I wouldn't say, but I would say I'm like 85, 90. Like, I'm pretty good. It wasn't an issue for me today at all, though, which I thought it would be the quick turnaround. But the big issue was my back. The second shuttle from the practice track to the track this morning, I was just sitting on it, and I wasn't really paying attention. When I went to get up, I was like, ooh, and I think it's because I was a little, and that was just stupid. So that's really was mainly my back, but, I don't know.
With an off year in 2026,
like I said, I'm too tired.
Is it kind of a welcomed rest, or like how do you kind of approach goal setting for next year, other than 21?
I have a feeling you won't see me next year. It's a small one, because I'm very tired.
That makes sense.
And if you do, it will only be at Diamond Lakes, because I've been going nonstop since I moved to the UK, and I was like, everyone else be out here getting breaks. Like, when is it my turn? So I might pull a Ryan Krauser, actually. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Did you, Mitch, and Maggie get out to Tokyo pretty recently? I feel like I saw in your story that. So is it now kind of your time to enjoy Tokyo now that the comp is over?
Yeah, we're staying for 8 days. Yeah. I need to go. I need to get out there. It's time.
All right. Death, taxes, Maddi Wesche, PBing at Global Championships. Equal PB today, 20.06 for bronze. How'd you feel out there?
I feel pretty good to open up with 20 meters and hold that for most of the competition. It felt really, really good and secure, but you can never count out that 6th throw, and everyone that was in that top 6, pretty much top 12, was capable of a gold medal and throwing over 20 meters, so I was just stoked with the result.
Yeah, I mean, we saw through the first 5 rounds, not, especially considering with the qualifying round this morning, not necessarily the easiest setup for some big throws. How kind of relieved were you to get that, to open up at that 20.06?
I was so relieved. I was like, the butterflies had kind of gone down and all the pressure was off a little bit, and I kind of used those like nerves that I had going in to boost a little bit further and get the technique that I was working on.
How'd that one feel for you technically inside the circle?
The first throw?
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. I think I was close to fouling it and stepping out the circle, but luckily I was able to save it in time, and though I would like to know what that 6th throw distance could have been.
Yeah, we saw you break 20 for the first time at pre, and then you didn't compete for about 2 months. Were you just like back home training, or what kind of went into that little gap in your schedule?
Yeah, definitely went back home to train. I thrive on staying home in New Zealand and being around my team and my family, and it's just something that works for me, and I find that if I am jet setting everywhere, my body breaks down, and it's just not what works.
Yeah, and this morning, was it one and done for you for qualifying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how good was that? Because, when you're coming into this maybe a little competition rusty, even if training's been going well, how good was it to just get that easy one out of the way, knowing you had to come back here later tonight?
Oh, it was so good. And being, third in the order, it made it even easier, and I tried to take advantage of that as well.
Yeah, and obviously the tradition of New Zealand shot putters, like, everyone knows about Val and Tom. Like, what is your kind of, I guess, relationship like with both of them? Kind of, like, are they like mentors to you? Like, what does that kind of look like between you guys?
Surprisingly, I stick to myself, and I'm kind of doing my own thing, and my team and I, we pretty much do our own thing, and I see them on the world stage, and I've seen Val's in history, and it's amazing, and you can't help but think what great history there is in New Zealand, and we've got Jacko and we've got Tom, and Tori's out tonight throwing, and so I'm just super excited that I get to be a part of some amazing New Zealand history in throwing.
Yeah, and you're continuing that with another global medal tonight. Congratulations, Maddi.
Thank you.
Fanny Roos, 5th in the world, 1954. How does that feel?
I felt really good. It was a really fun competition, and it was a really nice atmosphere out there, and yeah, my 3rd best ever result, and 5th place, so I'm really happy with that.
Yeah, it seemed like until that 6th round, a tough day for a lot of the women out there. I know you guys had the qualifying round this morning as well. Yeah. Like, what kind of went into that 6th round throw that you were able to produce one of the best results of your life in conditions like these?
It was a really good 6th round for many people, and I think it was just great atmosphere out there, and really good.
It's been so much fun watching you throw this year. I think you've had like 9 of the 10 best results of your career or something.
Yeah.
Like at age 30, what's kind of contributed to this breakthrough this year?
We've just found like something that worked really good, and just try to do the same all the time, and just be consistent. And I feel like I've been very consistent, but I also feel that I want to hit one like a little bit better, but hopefully next year.
Yeah, I mean, this is your best finish ever at a major, 5th in the world. Like, how much does that position, representing Sweden that high in this event, mean to you?
Yeah, I'm really happy with that.
Yeah. I mean, did you see what Daniel did this morning and felt a little pressure to perform tonight?
Yeah, I saw it, but yeah, and I'm looking forward to watch the final for men's discus tomorrow. It's going to be fun, I think.
Mackenzie Little, 63.58 here, and another world bronze medal around your neck. I know we talked yesterday about just how chaotic kind of the start to your season was with work and training and just kind of some inconsistencies there. If you could go back to Mackenzie back in May and tell her this season would end with you back on a world podium, like, what would that feel like?
Oh, I mean, that would have helped. There were times I couldn't see it, really. There were times that I just went through the motions, just put my clothes on, got to training, and got it done. And that's what I tell people when they ask, like, how do you do it? I feel like it's just one step in front of the other sometimes. But yeah, I'm actually really proud of myself. I did get there. I did, lean on my really wonderful, understanding coach, and my parents and partners and friends and work colleagues, and yeah, I'm just so happy that it's actually worked out. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Adriana Vilagoš, 8th in the world in your first World Championship final. How'd you feel out there today?
There are days when really not coming together anything, and today I felt like that was that day, and tragically it was the final of the World Championship for what I prepared a lot, and I felt I'm ready, but today I was not able to show it to myself and to others, but it happened in sport, and I know it's hurting now, but I hope that I will get an extra energy for the future to have that extra motivation to do better in the next year and next birthday championship. So yeah, that's it.
Is there something technically in your throw today you can kind of pinpoint that was off for you, or?
Well, yeah, I did wrong my run up, and after I didn't do a good block with my left hand, and with my right hand I really went with this in the side, so yeah, it just didn't come out and didn't come together. I didn't have that extra energy. I was motivated, I tried, but yeah, not today.
I know when the Olympics were here 4 years ago, there was a lot of talk about the runway and the surface. Did you feel any issues with the runway, or did you feel pretty good about it?
Yeah, today I had my legs a bit heavy, but yesterday I felt it very easy, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know this isn't the finish you wanted here, but it is a step forward. It's your first World Championship final.
Yes.
You're still so young, and you broke your national record a couple times this year. Like, how proud are you of your 2025 season?
It's always a tough question when I finally can't achieve my goal, but I am proud of myself, my work that I put in. I'm proud of my mom that she was on my side. She planned it good, and I was in good form, good shape when I came here. Just
the stars which should like come together, they didn't today. But yes, I think after a couple of days or weeks, I will be proud on this season, and yeah.